Hi, good afternoon. This is Kory Gorgani. I'm working with a couple looking for a condo in newer buildings, and they're looking into assignment sales. I'm not going to get into the pros and cons of buying an assignment. Most of you know my opinion on pre-construction and assignments in general, but that's a topic for another day. Now, if you're purchasing an assignment sale, there are three important things you need to be aware of. Now, what is an assignment sale? An assignment sale is when a seller sells their interest in a property before they take possession. They sell the contract that they have with a builder to a new purchaser. When a seller assigns a property, they aren't actually selling the property itself because it doesn't exist. They are selling their promise to purchase it along with all of the rights and obligations of the original contract. The buyer of an assignment is essentially stepping in and taking over the contract. They would pay back the original deposit to the seller plus any profit. Now let's say that you bought a pre-construction condo a few years ago for $300,000 and you have paid 20% deposit to the builder. Now you are selling it as an assignment for $340,000. The new buyer will pay you back the 20% plus your $40,000 profit and take over your contract. The original purchaser is the assignor and the new buyer is the assignee. The new buyer is the one who will complete the final sale with the builder. Now things are a little bit more complicated. You must sign an assignment agreement between you and the seller and state clearly what the terms and conditions of the assignment sale are and who pays what and when. You must obtain builder's consent to this assignment, of course, and pay their fees, if any, which is usually several $1,000s. Please have your lawyer review the contract and all of its accompanying documents and disclosures. There are so many gotchas in the contract that you must carefully review with your lawyer. And now to the three important things. Number one, financing. Most lenders provide financing on the original purchase price and not on the new assigned price. Can you finance the assignment sale based on the new purchase price? Here is my good friend Rami Ibrahim, Senior Mortgage Specialist at TD Bank.
Thanks, Kory. That's a very good question. Some lenders will, some won't. The lenders, though, will actually finance an assigned price. What needs to happen is an appraisal needs to be done on the property. If that appraised value is the same as the assigned price or higher, those lenders may actually give financing on the actual property.
Number two, closing costs. They do add up. With assignment sales, there are essentially three closings. The assignment agreement between the seller and the new buyer, the interim occupancy closing, which in simple terms, this means when the unit is ready for occupancy but not really registered with the city yet, you will have to pay a monthly fee to the builder to live in the unit. And the final closing, which is between the builder and the new buyer. And that's when the new buyer pays the remaining amount to the builder, usually in the form of with the help of a mortgage, and the title of the property is transferred from the builder to the assignee at that point. Now, all of these steps have legal costs and they add up. Also, there are other closing costs, levies, adjustments, meter installation charges, additional charges, and so on. Your lawyer should point it all out to you. Number three, the most important, is taxes. There are major tax implications that you need to be aware of. Always get tax advice from a certified accountant and not from the net. The new buyer is responsible for paying land transfer taxes and any HST that might be due. In many cases, the builder wants the new buyer to pay their HST rebate and then deal with CRA themselves. So have additional funds available. I did a video on this earlier. Now, if you are the seller, any money you get back from the assignment sale, any profit, including your original deposit, is subject to HST and of course capital gains. Talk to your accountant again. Buying an assignment or selling an assignment is not a matter of just putting a signature on a piece of paper. You need to have done your homework. Your good agent is experienced in this regard and should be able to provide you sound advice. And once again, please seek legal and tax advice and always refer to your lawyer and accountant. Do your homework so you don't get into a pickle later on or a jam. Get pressed, deadlocked, out of your depth. I can't think of any more synonyms. Oh, one more, against the wall. My name is Kory Gorgani, and you can reach me at kory@gorgani.com. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.